Welcome. This is Melissa from Melissa Luna Living, and this is a gardening video because I do garden with the signs. So I do like to follow or work with the moon, Melissa Luna Living, as allow my garden to be its most successful. Now I do live in a zone like 7B, almost 8, so we almost really can garden year round. And I have a lot of seeds, a lot of new additions. And this is a slight seed haul because there are always so many beautiful varieties. There's so many plants that are here to help us and guide us and help heal us along our way. And it's just so many, and I get amazed and I see something new literally all the time. So this is a seed, showing some seed pictures, telling a little information of why I chose them, why our family likes them, and how they grow for me. So follow along. To begin with, I have so many seeds. I order seeds. I seeds are given to me. I win. I have won seeds in several contests off Instagram and other social media websites, or from companies, or seed swaps. Seed swaps are can be mail seed swaps, or they can also be in your garden community in where you live. People can get together and host seed swaps. So I'm involved in all of those things, and I do or am very grateful that I have a lot of outlets to obtain beautiful seeds to grow beautiful things. Okay, I always say it can never there's God in the seed, so I love to have things with seeds in them. So what I'll do is start off on some flowers. So I'll show the pictures, and I absolutely love this flower. I feel so connected with it. This is one from, and so I have seeds from Baker Creek. I have seeds from the dollar store. I think that's American Seed Company. I buy, Walmart have these like little 50-cent seeds a lot of times. Everyone knows the dollar store, Dollar Tree, they have American Seed Company. Usually they have four for $1 or $1.25 now, which still is a great deal if you catch them at the in between seasons. Sometimes they have 10 packets, like 10 cents each. It's just, I always, if I'm there and I see it, I take advantage of it. There are also seed banks, like a lot of my Instagram friends, they set up seed banks in their community. So there's so many ways out there, so many avenues. If you want to grow, you can get seeds. And so with that being said, I love the flowers. So I have so many flowers. So this is one of my favorite flowers to grow. I usually don't need seeds, but they look so pretty, and I was like, I have to get it. They visual that that marketing, that visual with the colors, that's me. They did that. They knew they was going to I was going to exchange my money energy for these seeds. So there's no loss in divine mind. So the first thing, oh, these are from Baker Creek. These are the Bloody Mary nasturtiums. Look at that. Love it. Um, I love nasturtiums so much. And then we have some of these seeds I bought. Like I bought that Baker Creek this year, and then I love nasturtiums, so I have them. So this is a Bloody Mary nasturtium. I could have gotten this from Walmart or Home Depot, but I had to have it. Now, if you're not familiar with nasturtiums, they're a great trap plant. There are certain insects in your gardens that love these plants, and they'll go to the nasturtiums before they'll go to your vegetables, if that is your intent. Or once again, you can have them on the deck. You can have them in hanging basket on your porch, or you can actually have them in the garden. And also, they are edible, spicy. Um, I think most of us know you can pickle the seeds now, and when they grow abundant. They shoot out seeds. They've done that for me. You can pickle the seeds, and to where they taste like, and you may use them as capers. Like, we are so loved, we just get creative and know how to use them. So those were, what were those? Oh, Empress of India from Fairy Morse. Now I love this little seed company. It says Southern Comfort. This is nasturtium. This is the Jewel Mix. Look at that. Look at that pretty Jewel Mix nasturtiums, and I absolutely love these. These are so pretty. Look at there. Look at. I got some more. What are these? Oh, this was Cherry Rose. So Cherry Rose nasturtium looks like the red one I had, but like I said, I love nasturtiums. I love them. So I probably have a lot of. Probably look the same. And then this is one of my personal favorites of nasturtiums. I'm just getting the seeds. This is night and day nasturtium. Look at those um, darker colored, chocolatey colored, and then cream white. They are so beautiful. See, I've grown these before. Have to get better at saving the nasturtium seeds. Or I think maybe I pickled all of them. But I have a few left. I need to order some more. So, or anyone wants to trade with me. So these are night and day or cream, or some people say chocolate. They don't get like black dark, but they get like a nice rich creamy brown, which is so beautiful to me. So that's my nasturtium flowers. I have a lot more flowers because I love the flowers. And then just putting this away, please. Excuse me. And now I am outside and it's raining, so I love that. Yeah, raining with the flower seeds. Okay, I'm covered. um, and then again, so like I said, I'll go and I'll see different companies, and they'll have like 50-cent seeds, and oh yeah, that's probably a great value for me, and I love the seeds. So coleus, this is a beautiful flower, and as you see, this pack was 50 cents. So that's my coleus flowers. I have coleus flowers. You can use coleus in the house for a house plant, or you can use outside in the garden. They love cooler weather and shaded areas. I think I got these in a seed swap, or Seed Wish Wednesday on Instagram. I love Seed Wish Wednesday. So if you put hashtag Seed Wish Wednesday in, you will find it on Instagram, and you can find that group every Wednesday. You have the opportunity to make some wishes about some seeds, possibly. Now, someone sent me this from, I think, Pink Lasers. This is a carnation. I've never grown carnation, so this is what I mean. Seed swaps, and that you can pay to be a part of. What you do, you pay a fee, pay the shipping fee to have the seeds returned to you. It could be anywhere from 10 to 100 people. You send that amount of seeds and you get that amount back usually. So I have pretty great luck with seed swaps. So anyway, carnation. So I'm very a flower. I've never grown those. They're so pretty. Never grown those. So happy to try. Showed you the coleus. Milkweed. This is another one I got in a seed swap. Some showy milkweed, and then I have from the same person, I think. Yeah, this was Pink Lasers. Some Loving the Mist, Nigella. They have the prettiest. They're pretty, and they have when you allow them to go to seed. Go to seed means they had their full life cycle, and you let them stay, and you get seeds from them. Basically, that's what that means. So, the Loving the Miss Nigella. Oh, she didn't know which color, so I guess it'll be a surprise. I'm okay with that. Um, again, straw flowers from Dollar Tree. I have some of those. So straw flowers, yeah. So these are so pretty dried. This is what your straw flower will look like, and you can dry, and they last. They last, and they feel like paper. Very nice. From Baker Creek. I've grown these before, but borage. These are edible. They are. They seem. What I've noticed when I grow this borage, they your plants that are growing around them, they seem prolifically. I don't know if they have a tap root or it sends more nutrients up. I don't know, but I've noticed that about borage. So I try to have this sprinkled out through the garden. Plus, they have, as you saw, Beautiful light blue purplish flower. Ooh, I love this celosia. Now this is coxcomb celosia. This is the Baker Creek Kumquat orange. Look at that. Oh my goodness, look at that. I love salmon, peachy, orange, yellowish type of flowers and variations. Some Sweet Williams. I use this. They're pretty little flowers, but I use these to put around my cabbage and brassicas because it has like a little clove scent, and those cabbage worms seem to not like it. So I love that. And it's a garden aid. And so I sprinkle those, like I get them, like I said, from Dollar Tree. And I sprinkle those close to my brassicas, and they pop up, and they seem to help with some pest control for me who are in my area. So anything like clove and cinnamon, some of the pests don't like it. But I have to also say, in some instances, like the trap plants that you can use, like the calendula, um, the pests are there. They go to that plant because if I love to say, if the bugs don't want it, I don't want it. I like to keep a natural, organic environment as much as I can, and still be able to produce what I want. I want to see the flowers. I want to see the fruit. But the less chemicals I can use, I feel is the better. Okay. I will be growing some some sulfur yellow cosmos. Where this came from? Oh, it just said from me, Melissa. They put that. I don't know who it came from, but thank you. I'm in one of my seed swaps. I'm sure they gave me some cosmic sulfur and yellow cosmos. Oh my god, I know those are going to be so pretty. I'll try to put a little picture for all the little ones that I like got in the seed swap, and I didn't have a picture for. I love to sprinkle. I have a little all these because most of these have my marigolds, the cosmos, and other and like cornflower. Bachelor buttons in it. So I love to buy these and sprinkle them in little patches to have pots of flowers or even on the pots. Okay. So this is like just a garden flower mix. All of them don't seem to germinate. They're spotty, but that's okay. I have some flowers. That's how I look at that. Because I love the flowers. Okay. What else we have here? We have this year. I love the daisies. So I think I saw these off So Right Seeds, and I ordered a couple. I think Cape Daisy. Look at that. Look at that. Cape Daisy, So Right Seeds. It says the pure white petals with a striky purple center. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Beautiful. Okay. Um, I'm with the daisies. I've grown them, but like that. That's a new one for me. And I have some painted daisies here. So cute. Look at that. Daisies is like a flower staple, and they have a great meaning too if you look at spiritual meaning. So daisies, some more daisies, and I saw these at the Dollar Tree. Shasta daisies. So yeah, I will be sprinkling those throughout. Alyssums. These are good. Actually, you can eat these too. These are edible, and I put them like they're low growing, and like if you have enough, they like to call these what white royal carpet. They also have them in blue. If you put enough of these around, pretty little ground cover at the end of a garden or a space you saw. Yeah, I like to sprinkle them there, and I think it's also beneficial. The for bees and butterflies, and also like it's a scent that keeps certain pests away from things. Um, this I have to have the hummingbirds. So I have like containers on my deck because I want the hummingbirds to come on my face, and they have. So I grow the bee balm. I put a picture somewhere around here. Love that bee balm. I have like 3 or 4. You can use that bee balm as tea, or you can use the bee balm, the leaves for spice. Uh, Morinata is the botanical name, and they have wild bee balm. They have so many different varieties. But if it's bee bombs I love, I buy that. So that's sometimes they'll be in these mixes, but I do have a container. Now this big pack was different. This one, because you know Dollar Tree went up, it's still American Seed, but I did get this from Dollar Tree. Bought about 4. And it's the hummingbird mist, and I'll put them on the decks because I need to. I need y'all. I need the hummingbirds to like come in my face. And this is I've seen this. I think it's so lovely, so I decided to try this new one, stock. Stock. I read that these leaves were edible, so I thought this was a beautiful color. I think someone in my garden group also sent me some, so I have another color, and I'm very interested to in connecting with these, and also another edible flower. Love that. One of the reasons why I started my garden, like to eat. So yeah. And then I have this again. This is one of those another 50-cent seed pack. I think at Walmart sold this brand. What is this brand? It says plantation seeds. I think they're yeah, American Seed Company. They were for 50 cents. So this is a beautiful color. I always have sunflowers. So I find out they never get like this is called Velvet Queen from their company, but I find that they never get this red. They get mine just got orange, or it could have been the seed package I got. But nonetheless, I've planted some. Yeah. Some of these I have started because like I said, we can almost basically grow year round. I know it was this year we had some frost, and I did not it killed a lot of my things. That's okay. Got back in there, started those brassicas up again. These snapdragon, they're dwarf snapdragons, 50 cent of they did beautiful. They were so beautiful, and I had them on the deck. Snapdragon, but they're small now. Okay. And I've grown these for the past 2 or 3 years. I call them in my Instagram group, I call them my 50 cent dahlias. They were so cute. And I've started these. They've already sprouted. So they done well for me. If you see them, hey. Um, verbena. Look at that. That's so pretty. I do want to add some lemon verbena. I'm looking for that. But if not, I have these cute little flowers like the alyssum. So I'll have some alyssum, put some verbena in the middle at the end of like a little one of my garden pots. So pretty. So pretty. I love the flowers. And y'all know, like, I don't know if maybe you're on some different planet, but marigolds. I have to marigolds. These are the big. I've saved these. These are the big from when I've grown, because I always have grown marigolds in my garden. But I saved these from a seed swap because that's why I still have the same package, and I also get the marigolds from the Dollar Tree, but they seem skimpy on me sometimes. I just get them because I know I always grow marigolds, and just in case. So these are the big orange Hawaii. They are big, beautiful. And I also grow the French ones and the ones that have like the red oranges. I am interested in buying the white Kilimanjaros. I think that's what Baker Creek's name, but they have white marigolds. Never grown those, so I'll probably get some and come back at a later time. These from Botanical Interest. That's another seed company that I love. Ooh, these are so pretty. These are the Mexican torch sunflowers. Now I've already started these. They are heat lover, beautiful orange. They love heat, and I started those because why not? And they're large and they're multi-branching, just and the back border is so pretty. These are so easy. They'll tolerate infertile soil. So imagine these with the yellow and the velvet queen sunflowers, because I'm gonna grow these together. And I don't know, have to have the zinnias. And these always have done so wonderful for me. So I stick by my Dollar Tree zinnias too. They have one called Queen Lime. I want that one. I got to get that one. But these are the California Giants. They are really big. Love these. And sometimes I just get them every year just because. Yeah. For $1.25. So these are the zinnias. That's one variety of zinnia. And what do I have here? I think I had like some lilliput, which are smaller, still cute. They're a little rounder, but still very cute. Yeah, these are okay. Lilliput mix. See, they're a little rounder mix than the giants, but still pretty. And then I also have these 4 o'clocks, which these are cottage garden again. See, it has daisy, has echinacea in it. Just has a mix of a lot of flowers that I'm very interested in. It has candelora. It has some poppies if you have not too late to grow them. It has some coreopsis in there, coneflower, corn poppy. It has some cosmos, sweet Williams. That's the diantha, Shasta daisy. Just so many different kinds, and if all of the seeds they're spotty, so I usually buy like 2 or 3 packs and put it out there. Because and then these I've grown this again, they came from that 50 cent. I think these were from Walmart. It's still American Seed Company. 4 o'clocks, and they smell wonderful. And they're 4 o'clocks. They you can this is great like on the deck. So what I like to do, I like to have flowers blooming like at all times if I stepped outside. So I would do those 4 o'clocks. I would do morning glories in a hanging basket, and I also did moonflowers. So I had like always, you can possibly tell the time. That was I did, and it did it. It was wonderful. Okay, and then so let's get into some of the mints. I bought some. Okay, oops, I got cut off. So, this I bought some. I wanted the pink one, and I probably go back and order it. Got these from Baker Creek buckwheat. Now, this can be used as a cover crop. A cover crop is when you have a bed, and it's a warm season cover crop. When you have a garden bed that you're not using, buckwheat is good to have to grow, and you can cut it and chop and chop, cut it and replenish nutrients back. But also, the seeds are edible, so it makes a grain, and you can make a salad out of buckwheat. So that's why that's good. I'm also growing some spelt and some kamut. Very easy to grow. You can use those as it's very alkaline. The spelt and the kamut, Kamut. Again, I'll try to add a little picture somewhere around here. And I like to use that, not so much rice. I don't want to eat so much rice. Those are ancient grains, and so buckwheat, kamut, and spelt very easy to grow. You just gotta grow a lot of it. Okay, so and you have to know how to process. That's the thing. So let's get into it. So tomatoes, really I'm not into all the fancy tomatoes, the big slicers, things of that nature. Guess what? I primarily grow are my cherry tomatoes. Now, I will grow like sweetie tomatoes. That's the little small ones. Actually, these are sweetie. I've grown these before. So, cherry tomatoes are the most alkaline, and that's what we love. I do cherry tomatoes, but I did have and see these are the big cherry. These are from Burpee. I save these seeds and use them over again. And then I did have a new variety I tried this year. I actually already planted them because I started peppers, and these are a tomato from Botanical Interest. It's called Principes Borghese. Principebordghese. And it's small, it's fragrant tomato, and it's a great drying tomato from the vine. I wanted to try this, so I got this. I love dried tomatoes. It's similar to cherry, and I'm ready to the flavor. I want the flavor. I love tomatillos. I did. People like to. Well, I don't know what everybody likes, but I don't. I may do some green tomatillos, but uh, after about 3 years ago, once again, these are some of the 50 cent seed packets. I got these from Walmart. It's called greengarden.com. That's the name of these. 50 cent. And these are sweet like candy. the black tomatillos, and they grew so well for me. So I got these 50-cent ones. I always go and get them, and then I order off Etsy. I support those Etsy. This Etsy, this is from Seed Geeks. They have great seeds, great prices. They all germinate well for me. Another purple tomatillo. I showed this pack to show you the company. It's called Seed Geeks. I love them. I have so many packs from them. So that's for my tomatoes. I grow cherry tomatoes. If I grow another variety from a tomato, it's because a family member or asked them, like even seed swaps, I save them and I trade. I use them for trade. I was like, okay, I got these. You got some of these. So yeah. So let's get into some herbs. Again, I think this is my friend Pink Laser. Elizabeth, she gave me some blue garden basil. Excited about that. Again, a year-round oregano, and this is also a great in your garden, and it's a mint tea, whatever you want. Cat mint. Look at that. It's beautiful little flowers, but it's also a mint. Mint is very calming. Tastes great. Mint teas. Um, chives. I grow these from Dollar Tree. Um, I love to make the chive vinegar. Very easy to make. Grow those, scatter those. Already growing, so I want them to. Usually, you can make the chives blossom in my area around like March into April. I'm trying a new oregano, Wild Zatar oregano. It's supposed to be a cross between like marjoram. It's from Israeli marjoram, oregano, and thyme. All of those blend together in one oregano. Yeah, what? And always have to have some thyme. Okay, let's get into some peppers. I'm starting new now. I do have other peppers, so I do grow the bell peppers. I grow the bell peppers, and green, and just let them stay on your bell pepper bush plant until they turn yellow or orange. But I love Plabano and Cubanelle as well. I also have some new peppers that are hot that I've never grown from different countries, and so I'll make another pepper video about that. But these, whoo, so good. Shishito peppers. I order from Baker Creek, and I order from, I forget the other seed company. But maybe if I remember, I'll put it in after I'm editing. So I got these. I'm excited about growing more of those. And these from that 50 cent. Hungarian wax peppers and also banana peppers, but for pickling and to eat and to just saute with some salt, pepper, whatever seasoning. Sometimes I do the shachitos with a little jerk seasoning and just different ways because I'll eat vegetables like that on the side with some spelt and some kamut or some buckwheat or in my buckwheat. Hey, there's so many ways we are blessed and creative. And so let's get into some of the things that I'm most excited about. Now, I grow different kind of squashes. I do not do summer squashes like zucchini, yellowneck, patty pan, crook's neck. Give you some examples if familiar. Um, I like the squash vine growers. Not to say that the squashes I grow don't have squashes, but these squashes varieties I chose, they move fast, they grow prolifically and abundantly. Those squash borers don't even have time to affect. The squash borers gets into your vine and kills it in a second. And these varieties I chose that I'll mention don't even bother. So I am gonna do the loofah. So got those in the seed swamp. Um, if I put these at the right time, Georgia Candy Roaster, got these in the seed swap. Um, Georgia, like I said, and also yeah, I grow more like more winter melons because I was looking for storage through the years. So Georgia Candy Roaster, they call it Candy Roaster. It's a squash. It's good, but as you store it longer over time, it gets sweeter. So that also just a staple of butternut squash. Okay, got those. use those over and over again. Butternut squash. And last year I grew a squash called Black Futsu. I saved the seeds. I put a picture here. Black Futsu squash. It they call it black. It's bumpy. Those and the bugs don't seem to get inside of it. And I put something under it because I thought maybe it would start rotting on the ground. I didn't have that problem. That was my first time growing last growing season. But the black footstool squash, that bumpy tough skin, the bugs don't like bore into it. It's fast, it's prolific, it's a fast grower, and I love it. So it starts out very, 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 very dark, almost black. Mine didn't get black, it got very, very dark green. And then as it starts to ripen, it'll go to like gray to a orange bumpy. It's like a little pumpkin, but it is a squash. I like the taste. I like it. I roasted them. I did everything with it. Baked it, roasted it, boiled it, pureed it, put in some juices. I did everything with that squash. So the next squash, and again, this is another one of my, these are from Etsy. So the first one is called, it's from Anderson Tropicals. This is Etsy from Florida. So I got the Seminole pumpkin, and I also have some from, let's see, from Southern Seed Exchange. I got these off uh, Southern Seed Exchange. I think they're on Etsy, but I ordered from them. And this is a Seminole pumpkin. It's a winter squash, prolific. It'll get very, let it have room because it sprawls. Yeah, only thing I worry about is my squashes. And I use the Seminole. I know they said pumpkin, but I use it like a squash. So only thing about my squashes is that, and my melons, I'm worried about cross pollination. Well, to save seeds from. But I always try to get some every season. I have some more. What is this? Oh, more candy roasters from a seed swap. So I have plenty. And now I think that's all. Let's get into these. I'm excited about these melons. So, oh, red curry. That is the other one I wanted to really, really red. And it's got this from Seed Piece again. Um, can you see that? Another Japanese squash. Very excited about that. Red curry Japanese winter squash. 80 days. Vining, delicious, bright red teardrop shape. Can you imagine that? Oh, so cute. And I want to see how red they're gonna get. So excited about that. And then after I ordered them, got blessed with some red curry squash. Okay. I'll start those soon. And then let's get into these wonderful melons. Oh, yeah. That's see, I saved some black foot soup from where I grew. I hope they didn't cross pollinate, but I tried to keep it separate in the garden. So yeah, hopefully yeah, it worked. So that is, let's get into, so I am tiger melon. I was looking into getting small, fragrant, like orange, light colored yellow melons, and ones about this size, not big watermelons to say. So that was my intentions with my melons this year. So I'm adding, and I got these from Bountiful Seed Pantry off Etsy. Bountiful Seed Pantry, and they see I have a website, but I think I ordered from. So their seeds come like that. Look at that picture. That's beautiful. This is the Kajari melon. And so this is how the seeds came from Bountiful. I'm also ordered from Bountiful the beautiful Korean melon. Again, small, yellow, fragrant. There we go. And I plan to trellis these to give hang in to keep them off the ground. And then also, I think I got these in the seed swamp, but I looked it up. It's a Chantaré. Chantaré. Charentata. It's French. Charente. Charente melon. So that, and then another, once again, I was into the seed swaps and a saving. So this is the Paella de Sapo melon. These, you can store this melon. Um, They didn't grow well for me last year. I don't know. It could have been grower error, but I got these from Seed Exchange. This is the only place I've seen these. It's called Piel, Piel. de Sapo melon. It's a musk melon in the storage. So I like musk melons as well. And then very excited about this one. Jelly melon. Kiwano. Jelly melon. So let's get into okra. Um, love okra. Um, I'm doing a Sea Island okra. I think I got seeds in the seed swap from that one. I ordered from a company. I'll put a picture here. And so I'm growing Sea Island okra. This one is from Ghana. It's called Nkrumah 1010. See, look at those pods. Can you see those pods? And regular Clemson spineless. Love okra. Eat it raw, eat it fresh, or cook it, add it to stuff. Okra cornbread. Um, I've already started and about to get some peas. So little marble peas. I always get them from Dollar Tree. If I don't get them from seed swaps, Alaska peas and sugar daddies. Some beans. Now, the beans, I did grow the Chinese, the asparagus beans, the really long ones. I'll put a picture here. But with the beans, going Trail of Tears, Cherokee, those black beans, and some turtle black beans. And but it's green, and I'll do tender green beans, and I also do that's a bush bean, and I'll do the ones string greasy beans. That's like a Appalachian. It seems to be like North Georgia, Carolina, West Virginia, Kentucky. It seems to be an heirloom from that area. I had never heard of them. They call them greasy or greasy grit or lazy wife. I'm gonna grow those. I had them last year, but for some reason I didn't get around. I'm gonna grow those, and they're supposed to be a really great producer. Um, I can't remember why they call them greasy, but you can look it up. Greasy grit or lazy white, and then yellow wax beans. Yellow wax. I need to see yellow. Easy to pick off the vine. The green, the foliage, everything is growing together so abundant, and I don't miss these. Okay, I'm also growing. I am growing King Tut purple pod beans. I already sprouted them. They're already come up, so I'm excited about that. I'll put a picture here. Purple pod king peas. Okay, and also did I what okay, and a friend of mine, he has a YouTuber, he's from Instagram, and he called me his soil sister. I think it's soil sister. He sent me some homegrown yellow watermelon seeds. I forgot to add those with the melons, and it's called what Holmes Finds Freedom. He I think Van Life. So if y'all see him on YouTube or Instagram, that's his tag, Holmes Find Freedom. He sent me some home organic yellow watermelon seeds. I'm excited about that. And I think someone else sent me some yellow doll watermelon. So it has a yellow flesh inside. So I'm gonna add those to the melons and squash too. Now, I'm not a big carrot person. I don't eat a lot of carrots, but my babies, my children's, they love. So I only grow these. These are the Natchez type, and I got these. I think I actually won these from Territorial Seed Company, and which were great. They did well for us. They do well for us. Meridia F1 traditional carrots, just regular carrots. I did find a little. One of my children found a yellow one. Got really excited about that. And when I read these, like I just to make a juice, I had to. These are Japanese red Kyoto, Kyot, Japanese red carrots. Supposed to be really sweet, and I just have a vision that would be so great. Pull up a red carrot out of your garden. And so I'm almost finished. Let's go to my brassicas. Now, brassicas, that's like cabbage. Most of the leafy greens I prefer. Let's put a picture. I'm gonna put a picture of here of my Egyptian spinach. That is a heat tolerant spinach. It is so full of nutrients. You can it's similar in the okra family, so it's healthy and it has that mucilage that healthy for your digestive and your lungs. So yeah. So as far as like lettuce, and I won't be in order, but again, seed geeks, I chose some butter crunch lettuce that grows well for us. And after a while, when you grow lettuce, you, especially with the heat, you have to find a lettuce that doesn't turn bitter quick. You give you time to enjoy it, to eat it before it goes bad. And also Paris Island. That that pair this these varieties grow well for us. So that's what the Paris Island look like. So anywhere we can use it, we're good. What kind of kale? Okay, kale. I have so these big. Yeah, I'm gonna eat kale. We mix it up with everything. So there we go. So I have some 1,000 head um, kale, um, mustard giant. I love red mustard greens. Love mustard greens. Um, I think did I get? Oh, wasabi arugula from Baker Creek. I'll put that picture here. I think I don't have it right here. So more, I have to have the mustard greens. These are Southern Giant. See, those seed swaps come in very handy. Um, Collards, fall and spring, through summer too, because I keep them in a shaded area. I can grow collards, except when it gets really hot. I save these from my own garden. So those are my organic grown collard greens. And if you ever grow the brassicas, it grows up, it sends up a stalk, yellow flowers, and then millions of seeds. I am from Territorial Seed Company. Some Ching Chang, Ching Chang Pak Choi. Pak Choi. Now, Pak Choi, it is a, like Pak Choi, but they're just like smaller, I think. But it's a dwarf variety. Smooth green leaves, tender. It's mild flavored. So I'm gonna these. I'm gonna heat tolerant too, and it grows early. So that's what they could look like. So territory, and I think I also won these several seeds from Renee's garden. This is purple express cabbage. Look at that. I started some of these as well, and put some of my sweet Williams, and then brassicas. Oh, these are herbs put in a but I saw lettuce. This is lettuce leaf basil to make the pestos. I wanted some very big lot of basil. There we go. This is new to me. And so and also I got this free seed from Baker Creek. Another free seed. This is the Landis winter lettuce. This is what it'll look like. So it says winter, so I don't know. Should I try it? Let me know in comments below. Should I try to grow it now? Just go ahead and start it and see how it does, or should I wait till winter? I just I just want to see. Will it do like spring good for me here? If not, I have the seeds to try in winter. And I saw these and I didn't see them anymore at Dollar Tree, so I got about 4 packs. Microgreens. Now these microgreens have Mizuna in it. It's just a mix. It's a hot, spicy mix. Red, green, mustards. You can put them on your salad. So I got about 4 of these. I'm gonna start these like today. Moons and Cancer, good gardening. So yeah, and then as far as onions, I already actually started these. You gotta have onions for your area, so know if you're short day or long day. So red Creole onions from Seed Geeks. Can you see that? See that picture? Red Creole onions. Again from Territorial Seed. Just the regular scallions. Scallions. Onions, and they'll come in different colors. And then also always gotta have my green onions. And then to wrap it all up, I'm growing some root vegetables. Now I chose chicory for so many reasons. Chicory root, You can grind this up as for tea, for coffee. I think like Louisiana, they use it, chicory root coffee, or other places. But you can also eat the root. So I'm growing chicory root for the first time growing it. I've used it a lot, but I've never grown it. Okay. So chicory root, and then another Etsy, because this is, I found a great value, burdock. Now I grow this. It is a biannual, meaning that it'll grow for you. It'll leaf out the first year, and then the second years when you use the roots, you use the um, seeds to save if you want. So burdock, and they actually already sprouted for me. Maybe I'll take a picture and put it right here. So I started chicory and burdock root. To also, you can use burdock root. People use it different ways. Cook it up, put it in stir fries, slice it up. I read people used to use burdock uh, for spiritual reasons. It brought luck. They would dry the root, chop it up, and make a necklace out of it. Okay, wearing your burdock root. It's natural. I don't know. But I eat it in a mix of tea. Very healthy tea. It's supposed to blood cleanser with some other things. So chicory and burdock root. And I'm also growing some radishes. I do the black purple radish. I like the dark radishes. And I also grow radish and also let it go to seed for the little radish pods. They grow very abundant when they start, if they bolt. Sometimes I grow some out of season, let them bolt to eat, to get the radish pods and get the seeds. So I'm growing radish for root vegetables. I'm also trying some shogun turnips. I'll put a picture here. So this is my very long garden seeds. I am actually growing more. Remember, I didn't get into the peppers too heavy. So that'll be another video another time. Thank you if you're still here for sharing that energy with me about my garden. I love my garden, and I also garden with the moon. There's so much information about it. I posted on my page what's good to grow or seed or prune or chop or water or fight pests. I post those videos on my page to help guide us. I try to do it punctual. I don't know everything, also learning too, but what I do know, share, and what's worked for me, I put it in that perspective. And if you use it and works for you, that's excellent. You also have sources like Farmer's Almanac. Um, it's so much information out there for us to learn from, to guide us, to help us. When we're ready, we'll be open. So thank you for watching my seeds. I actually do love talking about my garden and all my flowers. There'll be more pictures from my garden and my flowers. And thank you for watching. This is Melissa from Melissa Luna Living. Please like, subscribe, and share, and comment.